this is my public service announcement. God, the God of all creation, the Lord of every nation, is himself conducting a general election. This is what the Lord showed me as I was in prayer over the past few weeks. He said, Karen, I am conducting a general election, and it differs from the general election that is taking place here, that has taken place here in the UK, for 3 reasons. Number 1, God is doing the calling. God is doing the calling. In this season, God is calling for his generals. In this season, there has been a call out from heaven. It's already gone out. It's not going out. It's not going to go out. It's already gone out from the heaven that God is calling his generals. Calling all Deborahs and Davids. And God showed me that the type of generals that he is calling for in this season do not look like or even sound like those that have gone before. So he specifically highlighted Deborah and David in scripture and showed me that he is calling for a type of individual to lead, to govern and to guide over this next wave, this next season that we're entering into. They are those who know how to lead with integrity. They are those who know how to gather troops. They are those who know how to instruct and give direction, and they're generals. He particularly showed me David and Deborah for a number of reasons. Let me just quickly share that with you. He said that I'm calling my Deborahs, and the Deborahs that God is calling, the generals, the Deborah generals that God is calling are women. Deborah was a woman. Deborah was a watchman in the sense that she had a prophetic gift, prophetic insight. She was able to see what God was doing and what God was about to do. So she was a woman, she was a watchman, she was a warrior. Deborah was not afraid to go to war. If you check Judges chapter 4, you'll see the story of Deborah to confirm what I'm saying. She was a warrior and she was a worshipper. Deborah was not afraid and fully understood the power in worship. And God is calling for his generals who fit that criteria. There are many women that God is calling in this season, from the back to the front, nameless women that no one has ever heard of, and people are going to wonder, where did you come from? God is calling you as a general. There are many watchmen, those who have a prophetic gift, prophetic insight. You can hear, you've been hearing God speaking, you've been seeing dreams and visions, and been getting insight into your family, your nation, your community. And God is calling you from the back to the front for this next season. He is calling for warriors, those who know to war in the spirit and who understand that we wrestle not against flesh and blood but against spiritual wickedness in high places. And he's calling for those who are worshippers, who understand the spiritual realm and know how to usher in the presence of God in this season, because they fully get that where the presence of the Lord is, there is liberty, freedom, and deliverance. Those are the people that God is calling. So God is conducting, as I speak, a general election. He is electing generals in the kingdom.